on the beautiful campus of Rochester University and inside of Garth Pleasant Arena. This is Warriors Volleyball on the Rochester Sports Network. Stephen McDonald here saying hello everyone and welcome to our jam-packed coverage of Warriors homecoming weekend. Our match this afternoon features the Rochester Warriors playing host to the Racers of Northwestern Ohio. The Racers fell to Lawrence Tech in 5 sets last time out, while the Warriors dropped a matchup here last night to Indiana Tech. Both teams will look to get back on track this afternoon. It's the Racers and the Warriors next on the Rochester Sports Network. Warriors honoring their seniors before the match just a few moments ago. 5 of the 6 seniors will be presented in the starting lineup to begin the match against the Racers. Francis Desjardins, Panicook, Benin, and Alexis Krumbach in the starting 6 for head coach Juliana Gutenecht. Charlotte Warner rounds out the group. The other senior, as she comes in for another senior, Darcy Benin, that's Gabby Costello, number 13 for the Warriors. So in the back row for Rochester to start, it'll be Costello. Looks like 7-3. Racers in front. Warriors trying to end this drought. They'll tack on another. 8-3 our score. Timeout on the floor called by the Warriors, and head coach Juliana Gutenecht will step aside on the Rochester Sports Network. Eight 3 Racers out of the timeout called by the Warriors, looking to regroup a bit as Horn looked like she almost got to this ball, couldn't quite get underneath it. Another point to Northwestern Ohio. Serve is long from the Racers. Warriors able to end that run by Northwestern Ohio. Had a string of attack errors in that run, did the Warriors, to the benefit of the Racers. Serve is away. They'll go left side. Popped up in the air by Kiefer. Right side for Geisenhaver. Dug out well by Horn. They'll come this way for Carroll. Set it all the way back left side. Had it blocked by Bennon, and she puts it down. Serve from Kiefer, 9-5 our score. And again, looked like that ball went long. They'll say it was deflected by the Warriors. (10-5) in the opening set. On the Rochester Sports Network, Stephen McDonald here with you. Serve is away from Allie Lopez. Bennon tried to put a drive through the middle. Geisenhaver with another try, had it blocked. Kill from Rechterman. 11-5 as they try to play it to the back row. Too long. That came from Abigail Martin from the left side. Martin, a sophomore from Northwood High School in Indiana, came in a couple kills shy of 300 on the year. Martin coming from the right side. With that kill from Martin, that does get her to number 300 on the year, has 2 kills on the afternoon so far. Rechterman has 2 as well. Logan Thomas has 1. (12-6) in the opening set with a drive down the line. Serve from Colquitt. for Carroll. Had it blocked, and another point to the Racers, 14-6. Couple of blocks already for Northwestern Ohio. They tack on to their lead. Attack error from Emily Carroll, had it blocked by Logan Thomas as well as Rechterman. They'll go back to the left side off the hand of Carroll. Mancona comes in for the Warriors. To the bench goes Emily Carroll. A kill from Logan Thomas from Hampton. And a service ace from Gregory. She'll go back to serve once again. For Desjardins, she'll send it over. Getting down under it was Allie Lopez. Kiefer sets it back for Mancona. Warriors searching for something in this first set. Coach Gutenecht has already called a timeout in this first set. At the time, it was 8-3 when she used that timeout. 18-6, make it 18-7 as the serve goes into the net. Out go Costello and Darcy Bennon. With a rocket right at Alexis Krumbach, too hot to handle. 8 kills in this first set for the Racers. They average just under 12 kills per set this season. Just 1 kill on the other side for the Warriors. They trail 19-7 for Mancona. Picking it out was Lopez. Left side drive played well by Krumbach. Down to get it was Costello. Desjardins tried to play it up the line. Lunging for it was Savannah Reed. Check that, that was Aubrey Ricketts, the last to touch it for the Racers. Ricketts had 14 digs the last time these two teams faced each other. 19-8 as Warner sends it to the front left side for Francis. Blocked by Panacook. Excellent job by 19 getting up for the block. In her last 13 matches, averages 2 blocks per game. Had 4 last night here against Indiana Tech. Serving is Warner. 19-9 first set between the Warriors and the Racers. Going to the floor to get this ball was Costello. Not much she could do with it. Costello with 3 digs already in this first set. Couldn't get to that last one. Serve into the net for a service error. Geisenhaver comes back in as well as Ashley Horn. Horn will serve. Horn 23 aces over her last 13 matches, as this attempt goes too wide. Good try left side from Saylor, just a little too strong. 20-11. Warriors trying to close the gap a bit. Under it was Reed. They'll send it to the back for Horn. This way for Francis. And the official does give the signal, point to the Warriors. Serving again goes Horn. Deflected, blocked by Panicook. But it looks like last touched by Panicook. Abigail Martin comes back in for Northwestern Ohio. Serving is Logan Thomas. Her serve gets pushed back to the front by Geisenhaver. Tracing over for it was Ricketts. Horn and Costello converged on that ball. Warriors were able to get it over. Trying to catch the racers off balance was Charlotte Warner. (22-12). Racers looking to close out the opening set. Back to serve again is Thomas. Played over by the Warriors. Under it was Ricketts. Straight up for Costello. Francis gets it over. Under it is Reed. Tried to set it up for Saylor. They'll try one more time, go cross court to Martin. Set it up this way for Saylor. Good rally being put on by both sides as Francis tried to finish it off. And she will, point to the Warriors, 22-13. Out goes Panicook. Serving is Costello. Costello already up to 5 digs on the afternoon. Going down for it was Horn. (11 kills in set 1 for Northwestern Ohio. Couple points away from finishing out this opening set. Bennon's try goes off the back line. Eight errors in set 1 for the Warriors, just 3 kills. They're unable to get it over, and that will do it for the first set. 25-13, your score. Northwestern Ohio takes set 1. We'll step aside set 2 on the other side on the Rochester Sports Network. 25-13 was the score in set one. Northwestern Ohio leads the match 1-0. They had 11 kills in that first set to take it. Logan Thomas leads the match with 4 kills. Rechterman, Royst, and Martin all with 2. For the Warriors, Francis Desjardins and Alana Gray, number 14 for the Warriors, all had 1 kill in that first set. Couple of assists in set one for Savannah Reed as well, to go along with 2 digs for her. Costello finished that opening set with 5 digs of her own, as well as 4 for Ashley Horn. Serve from Warner is a service error to begin set 2. Warner, left side for Francis. Her try into the net again. Quickly 2-0 to the Racers. On the Rochester Sports Network, Stephen McDonald here with you. Warner sets up Panicook. They'll come back this way for Martin. Abigail Martin now 3 kills on the afternoon. 3-0 Racers. Bit of a misplay that time. Warriors will take it. 3-1 is the score. On that last kill from Martin, give the assist to Hampton. But then an attack error by Saylor. Serving is Horn. Mentioned earlier, Horn's 34 aces on the season, 25 of those coming in conference play this year. Racers add on another, make it 4-1. On a kill from Taylor Royst. Give the assist again to Hampton. Panicook had it blocked. Warner gets under it. She'll go left side for Francis. Warriors get the point. Back into the match comes Darcy Bennon. To serve is Costello. Francis kept it in the air well for the Warriors. Dug out by Costello. They'll go back to Francis. And the call is point to the Warriors. Francis rewarded for her efforts on that far side. Went lunging out right along the scorer's table over across the way. Kept that ball in the air and then gets rewarded with the kill. Thanks to Charlotte Warner. 4-3. Coming right back was Saylor. She'll watch this go out on the far side. Lopez comes back in. She'll serve. Lopez, a freshman from Southwood High School in Indiana. Racers fell their last time out in 5 as they were on the road at Lawrence Tech. They'll finish out their road series here against the Warriors, go back home on Wednesday as they take on Lourdes. Out go Warner and Francis. In comes Kiefer. Kiefer will serve They'll send it left side for Rechterman. Rechterman, her last time she saw the Warriors, tied her season high with 13 kills. Had no such luck on that try, 6-5, and now make it 7-5. Kill from Abigail Martin from Hampton. Point to the Racers, pushes their lead out to 3, 8-5. An ace from Gregory. She'll go back, try to do it again. This time just a tad off the mark as the Warriors watch it go out. Eight-6, serving is Geisenhaver. This will go all the way back and finally finds its way back to the court. That ball traveled a long way before it came down. It's a point to Rochester, 8-7, our score in set 2. Racers took the opening set. Rechterman tried the right side this time and puts it down. Kill from Rechterman from Savannah Reed. For Mancona, had it deflected right in front of her by a couple of Racers there. Kiefer will set it up for Mancona again, has it blocked again, and it finds its way down. Looks like Royce was there for Northwestern Ohio, as well as Savannah Reed as well. Serve came from Ricketts. She'll get under it here. And put down by Logan Thomas. Kill from Rechterman. Attack error from Mancona. And now a kill from Thomas, the current run for the Racers. Strong right-hand drive. Blocked by the Warriors. Darcy Bennon was there for Rochester. Bennon, 23 for the Warriors, one of the seniors honored before the game here this afternoon, has been spectacular over the past month or so in her last 13 matches, averaging 3.61 blocks per match. Racers able to get a point back, 12-8 is the score. Coming in is Hampton. She'll serve. Kiefer for Desjardins. Kept alive left side for Mancona, and the kill from Haley Mancona. Point to the Warriors, and for Mancona last night on this floor against Indiana Tech, had 5 kills and 2 blocks for her night. She gets the kill off the feed from Kiefer. First kill of the afternoon for number 12 for the Warriors. Rochester unable to get this ball over, 13-9. Northwestern Ohio. Racers took the opening set 25-13. Warriors looking to even up the match at 1 aside. Racers looking to jump out to a 2-0 lead on the day. Panicook pushes it across. First kill of the day for Olivia Panacook. Had a pretty good night last night, had 4 blocks in the setback to Indiana Tech. Racers come right back and get a kill of their own, 14-10. Hannah Colquitt comes in for the Racers. Serving was Taylor Royst. Six kills for Logan Thomas leads the match. 4 for Rechterman and Martin, 3 for Taylor Roost. Too strong from Saylor that time. On the other side for the Warriors, 3 kills for Francis, 1 from Desjardins, Mancona, Gray, and Panacook each. 5 assists so far for Charlotte Warner. 14-12 our score. Left side for Martin. Martin with those 4 kills on the day gives her 132 now in the month of October. Picked out well by Ricketts, played over by Hampton. Did this catch the line? They'll say no. And another point to the Racers. Allie Lopez comes back in. She'll serve. Lopez, 3 digs on the day so far. Going down to the floor for it was Francis, trying to keep it alive and unable to do so. A couple Northwestern Ohio players on that far side. Looked like Lopez, one of the players involved. Kiefer to serve. Her team trails by just 1. Pushing it over and to the floor was Hampton. Excellent job that time by Hampton. Made it look like she was going to set it up at the front and just played it over. Hampton, a freshman from Jackson, Michigan. Had 9 digs, an ace, and a couple service errors last time these two teams met earlier this year. The serve off the mark. Dysonhaver will serve. Into the match was Mancona. Kiefer to Desjardins. Gets it over to Mancona. And the Warriors tie up the second set. We're even at 16. To serve again is Geisenhaver. She'll run up serve with the left hand. Into the middle, had it blocked by Bennon, kept alive. They'll come this way for Desjardins. With a rope by the Racers. Looked like that was Rechterman that time. Ricketts to serve. Looks like they say that last kill came from Logan Thomas. Carly Roraff came in to serve, and that's put down by Olivia Panacook. Roraff back to serve again. Has just 2 aces over her last 10 matches, does Roraff. All tied at 18. Darcy Bennin heads to the sideline for the Warriors. Racer is able to get one back. Northwestern Ohio had 11 kills in their opening set win. They have 12 in set two. Panacook with a drive. And for the Warriors, a much better second set than what they opened with. Had just 3 kills and 9 errors in set one. They have 6 kills and 3 errors in this second set. Make that 7 kills on that last one from Panacook. 19 all in set two. On the attack comes Logan Thomas. Warriors in front. Haven't spent too much time this afternoon with a lead. They'll take the 1-point advantage at the moment, 20-19. Costello for Warner. This side for Mancona. And Rochester will add on thanks to the play of Warner and Mancona that time. Warner on the serve. They'll set it back. Getting under it well was Warner. She'll get out of the way for Costello. Into the middle. Warner tried again. Unable to keep it alive this time, 21-20. Back in comes Abigail Martin. Martin 4 kills, 2 digs so far on the day. To the front for Warner. And a blast and the point to Panacook. Crowd getting back on its feet. Student section just below us to our left. 22-20. And a timeout called on the floor. Racers call timeout, trailing set 2 by 2. They lead the match 1-0. We'll step aside on your home for Warriors Volleyball. (22-20), Warriors in front. They have the serve with Horn. Stephen MacDonald here with you on the Rochester Sports Network. Warner keeps it going. Punched over by Horn. Blocked by Panacook. Had some help from Francis. Geisenhaver tried to get this across. Ricketts played it over for the Racers. And Olivia Panacook once again, my goodness. (19 in black) has come up big when her team has needed her here in set 2, 23-20. Back serving again is Horn. Right side drive, dug out well by Horn. They'll go back for Panacook. Just able to keep it alive just along that front row. Warner will set it up again. And just a touch off the mark, going for that back corner. Panacook was dealing for her 5th kill on the day. She'll have to wait a bit longer for that. First error from Panacook on that try. They'll go left side for Francis. Good communication by Horn, goes back to number 4. (24-21). Warriors have a chance to even up the match at 1. Serving is Costello. Right side play by Costello. Not much Warner could do on the other end of that. Played it right in front of the near side official. Just kind of ran out of room that time, did Warner. 8 kills for Logan Thomas, leads the match. Olivia Panacook leads the Warriors with 4. They'll go to Geisenhaver from Warner. Into the middle on a try from Colquitt, no good. 25-22. The Warriors will take set 2. They'll even the match at 1-1. We'll step aside, come back with set 3 on the other side on the Rochester Sports Network. Warriors able to respond in set two. They won set two 25-22. All square at one set apiece. Francis able to get it over for the Warriors. And Panicook picking up right where she left off in that second set. Gets it down for the Warriors. Back in comes Horn. She'll spell Mancona. And we'll go back to serve. 14 kills in set two for the Racers. 11 kills for the Warriors in that set, but it was 7 errors by Northwestern Ohio in that second set. Pushed over by Saylor. Right side drive. Looked like that was Geisenhaver that time. Serving again is Horn. Horn 8 digs already on the day. Serving for the Racers is Thomas. Thomas leads everyone with 8 kills on the day. Out goes Panicook for the Warriors. In for her comes Darcy Bennin. Serve came from Costello. They'll go left side, had it blocked by Bennin. Tried to get up for it a second time. They'll come left side for Francis. Mentioned Logan Thomas with 8 kills. Saylor, Rechterman, and Martinall with 4 for the Racers. Panicook has 5 for the Warriors. Francis has 4, and Mancona with 3. This way for Saylor. And she'll add to her total. Kill from Saylor on the assist from Hampton. Geisenhaver looks to come right back, goes cross court. Just a tad off the mark. "15 assists after that last one for Hampton. Racers with the 4-3 edge. Pushed over. Warriors not ready for it. And Northwestern Ohio up a pair. Looking to bounce back after they took the opening set of the day. Geisenhaver got it over. Into the middle. Nothing doing for Rechterman that time. Out go Warner and Francis. Kiefer and Desjardins come in. Serving was Kiefer. Ball comes to her on that attack. Into the middle, blocked by Bennin, but spins it down to the floor. Allie Lopez will come in for Saylor. Lopez will go back to serve. Bennin taps it over. Kill for Bennin from Mackenzie Kiefer. Second kill of the day for Bennin. Warriors able to draw even at 6 early in set 3. Kill by Desjardins from Kiefer. A couple assists back-to-back for Mackenzie Kiefer. Savannah Reed and Bailey Gregory come in for the Racers. Gregory will serve. Mentioned back-to-back assists for Kiefer. She's up to 5 now on the day. 7-6 Racers. But the Warriors get one back. Level at 7. Out go Benin and Costello. Carly Roraff comes in. She'll serve. Left side had it blocked by Panicook. Kiefer sets it up for Mancona. Racers won't be able to get it over. Another point to Rochester. They'll take the 8-7 lead. Scoreboard just above Garth Pleasant Arena needing to be readjusted a bit. That is the stoppage in play right now. Should read 8-7, and there it finally does. At one point showed 9-6. Officials quickly stopped play there to make sure everything was squared away. 8-7 the score. Roraff to serve again. Into the middle for Rechterman. Had it snuffed out well by Panicook. Attack error by Desjardins. One of 6 seniors honored before the match today. And again, a quick stoppage at the scorer's table. Score still shows 8-8, should be 9-8. Good to go. The point's been added. 9-8, Northwestern Ohio. The match all even at 1 set apiece. Racers took set 1. Warriors came back in set 2. Warriors get the point back and even it up at 9. Charlotte Warner will serve. Kill from Desjardins from Kiefer ties us at 9. Attack goes into the net from Logan Thomas. Thomas still leads the match with her 8 kills. Unable to add to her mark with that last try. Warner to serve again. They'll go back left side for Thomas. Right side for Mancona. Deflected off the hand of Logan Thomas. Tried to get up for the block. Kill for Mancona. Her 5th. She ties Panicook for the team lead with 5. Mancona and Panicook each with 5. Francis with 4. Desjardins with 3. Thomas still with her 8. Been stuck on that number for seems like a while now. Saylor with 5, as well as Rechterman with 5. Serving is Hampton. For Panicook, a strong drive as she went right at Ricketts that time. 12-10 our score. Serving is Ashley Horn. To the front for Hampton. Sticking it right at the net was Panicook. Racers tried to keep it alive as Bailey Gregory got underneath it, but still finds its way to the floor. Warriors lead is 3. Looks like they'll make a quick stoppage, clean up a wet spot on the floor. While we have a moment, I'd like to remind you, you can follow Rochester Warriors Athletics on Twitter and Instagram at RU Warriors for both of those. You can also head to the new team store new this year at rochesteruwarriors.com/team-store. We'll get a timeout on the floor. 13-10 Warriors in front of set 3. The match tied at 1 on your home for Warriors Volleyball. Quick timeout called. 13-10 Warriors in front. Serving was Ashley Horn. Left side put down. Out of the timeout by Logan Thomas. Has to feel good for number 10 for the Racers. Seemed like she was stuck on those 8 kills for a while. She's up to 9 kills, has 4 digs and 3 blocks as well. Panicook punches it over with the right hand. Doing the same was Abigail Martin. Stephen McDonald here with you on the Rochester Sports Network. Busy day in Warriors Athletics here today. Homecoming weekend for Rochester. Warriors Volleyball doing battle here with the Racers of Northwestern Ohio. Men's and women's basketball will begin their 2023-24 seasons later this afternoon here at Garth Pleasant Arena. They'll take on Lambton College at 4:30 and 6:30. We'll have that for you here on the Rochester Sports Network. And after that timeout call just a moment ago, Racers able to draw even at 13. Kill from Thomas, a kill from Royston, a kill from Abigail Martin. The current run following the timeout. Warriors able to end that short run on a kill from Geisenhaver thanks to Charlotte Warner. Serving is Costello. And that attempt does catch the corner from Abigail Martin. Couple kills by Abigail Martin, bookending a kill from Geisenhaver just a moment ago. Tapped over by Saylor and gets it down. Excellent recognition by Elias Saylor. Recognized there was nobody in front of her in that front row for the Warriors and just played it down. 15-14, both teams just going back and forth in this third set. Racers currently on a 6-1 run after that timeout called. Francis looking to end the run and does. Gets one back for the Warriors, 16-15. Francis will check out, as does Warner. Kiefer comes in, and she'll serve. Her serve, a service error that time. Lopez to serve. Lopez comes in, 19 aces on the year, had 2 of them the last time she faced the Warriors. Her team leads set 3 by a couple as they add on to it. An 8-2 run following that timeout called. Lopez will serve it up again. Racers looking to get the lead back on the match. They took set 1. Warriors able to respond in set 2. Into the middle it goes for Rechterman. Just too strong that time by number 11. Rechterman does have 5 kills on the day. That gives her 194 kills for the year. Had 13 the last time she faced the Warriors. 19-16, Racers in front. Kiefer pushed it over. Bennon did the same. Tried to get up for the block, did Bennon. Northwestern Ohio wins the race to 20. It's 20-16. Savannah Reed and Logan Thomas come in for the Racers. Timeout called by the Warriors and head coach Juliana Guteneck. 20-16 in set 3. We'll step aside on your home for Warriors volleyball. (20-16) out of the timeout called by the Warriors. Another excellent crowd on hand at Garth Pleasant Arena. Again, men's and women's basketball set to begin their 2023-24 seasons later on this afternoon here at home. Part of homecoming weekend for the Warriors. Going down for it was Costello, unable to dig it out for the Warriors. Stephen McDonald here with you as always. We'll bring you those men's and women's basketball games right here later this afternoon on the Rochester Sports Network. Kiefer sets up Bennon, but Bennon's drive too far. Bennon just 2 kills on the day. Had been averaging just about 6 kills per match over her last 13. She's been very consistent over the past couple weeks. 23-16. Racers looking to cap off set number 3, take a 2-1 set lead. Stepping up and serving, looked like that was Gregory. She'll play it to the front for Reed. Rechterman got it over for the Racers. Warriors able to keep it alive. Right side for Rechterman. Set point for the Racers to serve is Gregory. Warriors aren't going to be able to get this one over. Mancona and Geisenhaver converged on that ball initially, just unable to do much with it. 25-16 your score in set 3. Racers reclaim control of the match 2-1. We'll step aside with set 4 on the other side from Garth Pleasant Arena on the Rochester Sports Network. Racers lead the match 2-1. Warner will serve to get set 4 started. On the attack right away comes Abigail Martin for the kill.
Racers,
10 kills for Logan Thomas, leads everyone for the day. Abigail Martin just picked up her 9th kill. Elias Saylor with 6 as well as Rechterman with 6. For the Warriors, Panicook has 6. Francis and Mancona with 5 each, and Desjardins with 3. Serving was Ali Lopez. Try the right side with Mancona. Back-to-back service aces for Ali Lopez. Made it 3-0 Northwestern Ohio. Warriors able to get one back for their first point of this fourth set. That'll send Ashley Horn back to serve. Kill from Mancona on the assist from Charlotte Warner. Warner will set up Geisenhaver. To the front for Hampton. $16 assists now for Charlotte Warner after that last one on the kill from Mancona. An attack error from Saylor on that last play. Panicook sets up Francis, had it blocked. Horn calling for it. She'll go to Geisenhaver. Geisenhaver's try not in play. Attack error by Geisenhaver. Warner sets up Geisenhaver. Under it goes Horn. They'll go left side for Francis. Had it blocked. That was Rechterman that got up for the block. She'll do it one more time. And she puts it to the floor. Excellent sequence from Ellie Rechterman. Ellie. 5-2 here early in set number 4. Serving, looked like that was Taylor Royst. Under it is Saylor. They'll set up Rechterman. Warner sets it up for Francis. Rechterman just dumped it over. She'll let it fly with the right hand. Warner set it up for Panicook. (6-3) Costello to serve. They'll come this side for Logan Thomas. Serving for the Racers is Saylor. Played by Ricketts. Into the middle for Rechterman. Eight kills now for Rechterman. Trails just Martin and Logan Thomas in the game. Service error by Saylor. 8-4 as Mackenzie Kiefer will serve. Kiefer sets up Benin. Looks like Lopez and Logan Thomas will head to the bench. Saylor will serve. Kiefer will go left side for Desjardins. Too strong from number 9. Set 4 starting to look very similar to the opening set for the Warriors as Benin tries to get something going for the Warriors. Right side and blocked by Martin. Kill for Abigail Martin from Savannah Reed. Mancona will come in for Ashley Horn. Serving is Roraff. Rechterman tried it with the right hand, had it stuffed by the Warriors. Looked like Benin was there as well as Mancona. 11-6 Racers. Roraff's serve does just clear the top of the net. And a hard shot right at Costello that time. Ricketts to serve for Northwestern Ohio. Kiefer sets it back for Desjardins. Desjardins off the mark. Tried to go cross court with it. Eleven kills for Logan Thomas and Abigail Martin. 8 for Rechterman and 6 for Saylor. Mancona comes back for the Warriors. Kiefer for Mancona. Had it blocked. Kiefer pushes it over. Played up by Ricketts. Warriors bench was calling for that point. Looks like they'll get it. (13-7). Warriors get the point. Serving is Roraff. Her bench chanting row, row, row as she lets it go. Rechterman with a blast. Mancona somehow gets it over from the back row. They'll set it up for her left side. To the back for Cruz. And then sprawling out for it went Roraff, unable to catch up with it. But an excellent effort in the middle of that sequence from Haley Mancona just to be able to play it over the net. Savannah Reed to serve. Her team doubling up the Warriors in set 4. They have a 2-1 set lead. Panicook with a hammer. Panicook with the point. Looks like Desjardins and Kiefer will check out. Warner will serve. Give the assist on the kill from Panicook to Mackenzie Kiefer that time. And put down by Martin. Twelve kills on the day for Abigail Martin. Mancona tried to get a hand on it, unable to do so. For Martin, those 12 kills on the day gives her 140 now in the month of October. came in averaging 3.2 kills per set during the month of October. That's her highest average for a month this season. 16-9 as Horn back to serve. Colquitt got it down for the Racers. Colquitt gets the point. She'll check out. Serving is Taylor Royst. Royst 4 kills on the day, also has an ace and 3 digs. Rochester gets into double digits, 17-10. Back into the match comes Benin. Serving is Gabby Costello. Under it is Ricketts. Costello to the front for Benin. She plays it over. Benin trying to set up the block, just kind of mistimed her jump that time. Ricketts, they try to work it right side on a drive from Rechterman. Rechterman gets up for the block. Left side for Francis. Both teams going back and forth on this point try. And then finally the Warriors come up with it. A hard-earned point, 17-11, as they try to claw their way back in this fourth set. They trail the match 2-1. Serve came from Costello again. Warner for Francis. To the floor. Kill from Francis, thanks to Charlotte Warner. Francis with 6 kills. Warner with 19 assists. Warriors now trail by just 5. Pushed across by Hampton. Francis with a blast, had it blocked. Keep it going for, looks like that's Courtney Mack. And the Warriors add on another. Slowly trimming away at this Racers lead. They'll attend to another wet spot on the floor again. I'd like to remind you, you can follow Rochester Warriors Athletics at RU Warriors on Twitter and Instagram. You can also check out the new team store at rochesterUwarriors.com/team-store. 17-13 after the stoppage. Benin got up for the block there, had some help from Mack. Warner pushes it across in the direction of Ricketts. Logan Thomas over for the Racers. Francis sends it to the back row for Lopez. One more time this way for Thomas, and Thomas will put the exclamation point on it. Warriors gave it a good run. They had a kill from Panacook, Mack, and Francis, then an attack error from Allie Lopez, but the kill from Logan Thomas ends that run. Then trying to just play it across was Momo Hampton. Again, another solid crowd on hand here at Garth Pleasant Arena. Student section below us to our left has really filled up over the last half hour or so. Homecoming weekend this weekend for the Warriors. We'll have men's and women's basketball tipping off their 2023-24 seasons later today. We'll have that for you here on the Rochester Sports Network. Benin got up, got a hand on it, and she'll get the point to Rochester. Benin came down, almost seemed surprised that she was able to get to that ball. Warriors trail it now by just 3. 18-15, set 4 between the Warriors and the Racers of Northwestern Ohio. Stephen MacDonald here with you on the Rochester Sports Network. Serving is Kiefer. She'll serve it up right at Allie Lopez. Bennon tried to get up for the block along with Courtney Mack. Out goes Thomas. In comes Bailey Gregory. Gregory already a couple of aces on the afternoon. Kiefer will set it up this way for Mack, and Mack had it returned. Pretty solid block that time along the left side for the Racers. 20-14. Serve is away from Gregory. Mack comes right back and gets the point back for the Warriors. Good job by number 18, Courtney Mack, really attacking that right side. 20-15 as Mack heads back to serve. Her serve does catch inside that back line. An ace for Courtney Mack. Mack missed 3 games about 2 weeks ago for the Warriors. Since then has come back, had 7 kills twice, and added 6 more in their win against U of M Dearborn. Warriors put another ball to the floor, 20-17, the score in set 4, timeout called. We'll step aside, come back for the conclusion of this 4th set on the other side. You're watching the Rochester Sports Network. "13 kills for Logan Thomas leads the match. Olivia Panicook leads the Warriors with 9. 21-17 after the timeout called. Costello sent over by Desjardins. Under it is Kiefer. She'll set it up for Mancona, and Mancona puts it down. 7 kills for Haley Mancona. Had 5 kills last night, did Mancona against Indiana Tech. Warriors trail by 3. And now make it just a 2-point differential, 21-19. Looks like Roraff on the serve. This side for Martin. Kiefer sets up Mancona, and Mancona once again gets it to the floor, and all of a sudden the Warriors trail it by just 1. To serve again is Carly Roraff. A couple kills from Mancona, bookending a ball handling error from Savannah Reed. And then dropping it over the top go the Racers. And the quick run by the Warriors, 22-20. On the serve, looked like that was Savannah Reed. Ace for Savannah Reed, following the kill from Abigail Martin. 23-20, they'll go back to the left side for Mancona. Mancona unleashed another hard shot. Kiefer sets it up for her again. This time she goes a little more off speed. For Martin. Another kill for Abigail Martin. 24-20. That sends us to another timeout called by the Warriors. We'll step aside on the Rochester Sports. Match point for the Racers. Serve from Savannah Reed. A service error keeps the Warriors alive, 24-21. Racers lead the match 2-1. They fell last time out at Lawrence Tech in 5. Rochester fell here last night 3-1 to Indiana Tech. A blast from Martin. Mancona turns, dumps it over for the Warriors. They'll come back this way for Martin. Had it blocked. Mancona and Panicook were there. They'll go left side for Francis. On a try from Saylor. Warriors have to get it over. They do with Geisenhaver. 24-21. Blocked by Panicook. They'll come this way, go cross court with Abigail Martin. Warner tried to catch the Racers off guard that time. Martin has it blocked. Mancona and Panicook put it down. (24-22) and a timeout called by the Racers. Warriors not done just yet. Racers still looking to close things out from Garth Pleasant Arena. We'll step aside. 24-22 on your home for Warriors Volleyball. It's senior day for the Warriors. It's homecoming weekend for Rochester. Warriors looking to make this an exciting finish to the match, 24-22. But there it is, the final point for the Racers. They'll take set 4, 25-22, and win the match 3-1. Get you some final stats from this one before we sign off. Racers had 14 kills in that fourth and final set. It was Abigail Martin leading everybody with 15 kills. Logan Thomas finishes her brilliant afternoon with 13 kills, had 1 assist, also had 4 digs and 4 blocks. Meanwhile, for the Warriors, Panicook led her team with 9, while Mancona had 8 kills and 2 digs. Francis finishes with 6 kills and 5 digs of her own. So for SID Hussein Murray, I'm Stephen MacDonald saying so long from Garth Pleasant Arena, where your final score one final time is the Racers of Northwestern Ohio 3 and the Warriors of Rochester 1. This has been a presentation of the Rochester Sports Network.